I'm not
Has it
sure
been
if we're
started?
broadcasting. We're still in the new. It has started, so we
Oh.
are on YouTube, and I think it goes to your Facebook, your personal Facebook. So it's going to Bill Bunkum on Facebook.
Oh, cool. Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to Facebook. I'm gonna go on to Bill Bunkum.
Mhm.
You might have to something
Mm.
because you can't do it.
Does it
It goes in your feed. Oh, it does.
Oh, good.
So it goes in your Facebook, and I'm reading. It's fun because it has. I'm gonna share it to my personal. Like spoiler alert, by the way.
Uh-oh.
By the way, fellas, and I'm gonna share it now with my friends. So we are live.
Do it. Hey everybody.
With the Red Writ. Hey everybody.
The Red Writ.
Can we go through the little opening sequence?
Yeah.
Okay, we're playing. We're talking about a DreadLore, which our Arbiter is the guy that wrote the book. His name is Bill Bunkum.
That guy.
And he's quite wonderful and prolific writer. Writer of many things, including
a great many sweaters.
Nocturne and a number of other short stories that you'll be seeing in the near future. Our cast is Bill Bunkum is the Arbiter. Andrea Elliott-Johnson plays a character named Leah. Daniel Hulker plays a character named Tony. Drizzle plays a character named Simon. And I, myself, Ken, I play a character called Nord. Our podcast is scored by all lowercase letters and another wonderful band based out of Oakland, California called misterinterrupt. Art media production by Couchfire Media. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Trois Productions for the arbitration and the story. Thank you to our Patreons.
Thanks,
Tim Roberts, Daniel Hulker, and Nostalgic for keeping us going and keeping interested. What an episode!
Yes, this is following the November 20th session of the Red Writ. It's the 15th session. This is the episode where we finished what happened in the warehouse and went to the cemetery, in case you're keeping track from one to the other.
Yeah, they went to go find Detective Hideaway, but they didn't. What did you guys find? What was your guys' opinion about everything? Go.
All the opinion. So
I liked it.
I like the PvP. That was the best part for me.
That was some PvP. That was some PvP.
Well, if Nord hadn't have said something, Tony was going to get a sucker punch to the stomach. Yep. If he had found out something bad happened to Gabby's spirit after Gabby said that she had gotten free, Tony was going to get a sucker punch to the stomach. Sorry. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think we need to unpack that. Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
So, Hulker, why?
Why?
Because it has.
So, okay. Tony goes into this area ostensibly to give the last rites. You know, it's what a priest would do in such a situation. Tony pulls out a Bible like you do, but then realizes it's not a Bible. No, it's that book that Tony had bought from an occult bookstore earlier in the plot. And there's just something supernatural about it, something that just kind of pulls Tony towards the book. And in the past, Tony has opened the book, read from it, and knew that some stuff had happened, and kind of knew that something similar would happen as well, but something just couldn't stop him completely, as much as he tried. So Tony started reading from the book, and Gabby started to twitch and flail, and and so Tony just figured, well, it's coming back. This ain't the last rites. This is second rites, or something. And that's how it started.
That's an interesting way to take it. Whoa. And it's something that now I see. Are we all watching that stream? Is that what that is? Is that us or is it...
you are watching something that doesn't exist. So
okay.
I'm editing. And
you're editing and dual.
I'm just trying to not
I
stay up
caught
till 3 o'clock in the morning, and
no, I dig it. No, do it.
And this is what happened. I'll tell you what I can do. I mean, you can either keep it going. We'll keep it on. I'll keep the feed going for you, and you can see what's going on. Me.
Yeah, keep on going.
You can turn it off. All right, I'm gonna keep it going. It's fine. Forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Carry on.
I think it was a perspective that was not obvious, and if your character had actually been there, it could have been obvious. So it's something that like no one else thought, hey, this is a good thing. But actually, why wouldn't it be a good thing? Like it could actually be a good thing.
Yeah, why not keep doing what Tony was doing and see where it led? Maybe this was just the beginning. Maybe she'll come back. Maybe she'll realize what happened. Maybe she'll tell us some stuff finally. So why not?
Mm-hmm. What'd you think, Drizzle?
Yeah, no. Necromancy's never good. Yeah.
That's kind of like the whole basis of that religion, though.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still not good. Doesn't mean that it's... Yeah, I don't care if you bring people... Yeah, I mean, how many people have you seen brought back to life, and they've been good in the game?
The person that years of Tony's training was based upon?
In the game.
Yeah, who is... was it St. Augustine? Who wasn't? Or Augustine?
Like who is Tony's? Tony should do a better job of explaining like why he's doing this stuff to like everybody else. I think.
Wasn't it obvious? Jesus came back.
No, it was definitely. It was 1,000%, 100,000% not obvious.
I think it made sense because you realize that Tony actually believes in it, and for someone who actually believes in resurrection, it's like, whoa, this actually, holy shit, maybe it's me. You know, maybe I found the faith.
But even that, Jesus wasn't resurrected by a man.
No, but, you know, all the other people that were resurrected were.
Yeah, so that's, and they're evil people.
Fair. Touché. Anyway, I think it makes sense in the lore, but it's a big question. And it was beautiful PvP, handled very well. Leah getting to do what she wants to do. Almost getting wrecked, left, right, and indifferent. Simon actually protecting Mariah. Nord actually, you know, caring about Mariah and realizing, you know, who's best to deal with it. You guys were really, oddly enough, worked together. Bounced, and then you met the detectives.
See, that was with the Gabby being hurt, or the Gabby being dead. My overkill now was to protect Mariah. That's in Simon's head that he couldn't save one of them. He's going to make sure Mariah is safe.
Right. That's definitely a thing. Now, I don't think that should be your major goal, but I think it could be a plug. Because
it's not his major goal, but he wants to, you know, he failed once. It's not going to fail again.
I love that. I love
it too. I feel like Simon and Nord are on the same team because of that. Like we just, I think the major goal, I mean, that's not my major goal, but I was thinking of changing it to my major goal is
Yeah, you can
like
do
keep Mariah alive.
Well,
or
what I was saying
that would
to
be
him.
a plug at that point. So I mean, that's
Yeah.
the reason why that it's not keep Mariah alive. It's something else.
Yeah. It needs to be something that you can achieve within the game, not by the
Yeah.
end of the game. And the issue with the plug, you can do it. You can do it. But Mariah, that character could actually die. So in the event that were to happen, you'd have to change the plug to something, which is fine. But you'd have to keep that in mind.
Right now, my major goal is to stop the ritual. That's what I have as my major goal.
And that's a good one.
I don't have a minor goal because I didn't come up with one today because my minor goal was to check in on Gabby, and technically we did that. It just
you got it. You got it.
Yeah, that's
absolutely
that was at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
That's where I said that I had my minor goal from last game. I just didn't create a new one for today because I didn't know exactly
what it would be.
short term goal. Right now, where we're getting close to the end, it's hard to figure a short term goal.
Yeah. You think it's the end.
Well, well, now we have Bell Island after the hideaway.
Yeah, you got, which, you know, if
that's
that
a big
if
drop right there. Bell Island came
Yeah.
out of nowhere for the next phases. We do have to survive.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And if we say, okay, in one day, in a few hours, you guys go, you get some groceries, you do some shit, and then you go to a bar. That's maybe 3 months of gaming.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I think that things will move quickly in certain spots. Because these big events, you know, it's sort of things wind up slowly, build the tension, and then wata, then there's the lore drop. Did you expect to see the detectives there?
Kind of.
Like, I knew it was a possibility. Did I expect Idaway to be there fine? No.
Right.
Like, I was more so expecting him to be an unwilling at that point than for the detectives to be there. But was that out of the realm of possibility? I didn't. Like, I knew that was a possibility going in, that they could be there as well.
Right. Did you guys get some of the there were a few Easter eggs of descriptions, which I try to make obvious, but in the moment it's kind of hard to see. But there were a few this game that I think could help you figure some stuff out upon your recollection. Anyway,
Sure. Well, the Sumerian stuff was interesting. The I think it's outside of the main plot. Like, all of that stuff is in Google land, stuff that we're not experts at, and so it does get into meta. But I do find it interesting that we can tie things in. So, like, I really loved bringing Saddam Hussein in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, it was not
Hulker
expected. It was definitely, it felt very Hulker-ish. I feel like my delivery
that was good.
That was good.
Was better than my delivery the second time.
It's hard to reiterate. That was unfair to have to do it.
Which was difficult because it's like, oh, I gotta remember all things from beginning to end.
Do we? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But please. Do we want to change back to where it's a 2-minute ad every 45 minutes? I think that it hits us more at the shorter with the shorter.
Yeah, we
gap.
can do that. What is it actually at?
Right now, it's a minute ad at every 23 minutes. And
are you able to change it, or do I have to do it?
I don't know where it is in there.
I'll
I can look and try and find it, but
So you want it to be every 45?
Well, I mean, granted, it's a longer break. It's 2-minute break every 45, as opposed to 1 minute every 25. Because at every 25, it feels like we're hitting an ad a lot more.
Right when we're getting into the
the
swing of it.
Because I think a longer period and just having, because we can do a 2-minute break and go to the bathroom and that sort of stuff, but it gives us more time, so we're not hitting it twice as much.
Yeah. Don't hit it twice as much. No, that's great. That's really good.
Well, I meant sorry for cutting Nord off, but that was just a.
Yeah, we can cut off a history before, like wrapping up the functionality of the podcast.
Sorry, I was.
No, I think it's perfect. I mean, it's fine. This is what After Hours is.
That's what it is.
It's what it is. Did you know that we have 530 downloads of our podcast?
Really? Hell yeah! That's a celebration.
That is.
I think after this, I'm gonna take a nap in celebration.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 500 hours, man.
Yeah, 530. No, downloads. 530.
Yeah, downloads. Oh, 500 downloads. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, considering that we've only been going on, and we have no media budget, Nope. I mean, I share this stuff with my friends, but everything I share with my friends, I'm pretty sure they don't care. And some of them do. Some of them have feigned interest, but they're not listening and watching. It takes somebody who's into this stuff, and I'm into it, so like that's why I listen and watch every week. I'm download. So
yeah, I'm actually in it.
It's different than it was.
What is different?
Understand the way the ad schedule works.
I have 3 questions that I think we should, as a group, because we've not been asking, and I have to open up the Discord to see what the hell the questions are. But I wrote you, Bill, and said this to you. What are those questions that we need to ask during every single After Hours? There are 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Okay, I'm doing other things, but I can. One of the questions is absolutely like, what is the name of this episode?
Oh yeah.
What do we call it?
What is the name of this episode? What do you guys think?
Warehouse fire.
The one about the warehouse fire.
Oh no, the death of the Buick.
Ooh.
I feel like some more important things happen.
Well, but I tend to go for the odd names of stuff.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also a little.
Sorry, you cut out there a little bit.
It's a little sad because that's what happened in Detroit. Buick died.
Is it really?
Anyway, I don't know. Buick is an American car. They made I feel like somebody should Google that.
It could be Tony Reed's.
Yeah.
Tony Reed's.
Tony Reed's. Like our last episode, the title was what was the last episode title? And I think we should have done one better on the last episode. Caught Off Guard. I think last episode should have been Blindsight. I think that would have been a pretty nice.
That's a good Blindsight.
So like this one could be like Firestorm, or like something to do with PvP, or the
Friendly Fire.
Friendly Fire,
Ooh.
Friendly Fire.
Something that's gripping, and that is it's that literally happened. That's actually quite good. I like that.
Yeah.
So Friendly Fire. Do we have a vote on that? Do we have another one?
I think Friendly Fire is amazing.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm gonna
Do
vote
it.
for that.
Do it.
Our next go ahead.
Go on.
Well, I have to look it up because I don't know what it is. I have to look at our what I sent you in the Discord.
So dealing,
which I don't remember.
Well, I'm looking at the ads. Your scheduled ad minutes per hour. It's changed on here. So the way you can do it, right now it's 3 minutes per hour, and that's 1 minute every. What is it? 1 minute every 20 minutes. But like you can't make it something else.
Oh,
Whereas
so it
before you
changed
could.
it, not you. Or
Yeah, like I think they've changed it. I can make it higher frequency, 2 minutes every 18 minutes. But the
Wow.
lowest that I can the lowest I can put it is 1 minute every 20 minutes.
it just seems to happen a lot more frequently. I liked it better when it was 2 minutes every 45 minutes. Or
Well, this is a little bit different. Let's add minutes per hour. I think maybe they've just got this automatic thing going on. What is this? Add length frequency. Like it just doesn't let you. 2 minutes for 40 minutes. Yeah, we can do that. A 2 minute ad for 40 minutes.
I think that's 40 minutes. I think is
Okay.
It gives us more time, so we're not hitting ads as often.
Start delay. This is how long ads manager will wait after the broadcast starts before starting the run mid rolls. Do we want to have that immediately, like we're doing? So we wait on the ad and then go?
I think the cold open helps with that. So if we do ad at the beginning and we're cold open just talking and stuff, then
Kind of makes sense.
you'll have a 2 minute there that we're just talking and bullshitting, and then the ad ends, we talk a little bit more, and then we do the intro.
Yeah, I think the interface has just changed. What you can do is not changed. So
Okay.
yeah, we have 2 minute ads every 40 minutes.
Okay.
And then when you jump on, you immediately get an ad. So that's what's
Right,
going on. Yeah, so we're back to the basics. Sweet. One of the things that I thought we could do at some point is review games, as in like we can talk about other games if we want, events and gaming events that we've been to. I think it'd be good. Or if we have any opinions on I don't know, are any of you actually video gamers? I don't think any of us actually play video games.
I played
I do
Civilization
like
5 or 4. One of the civilizations, I think. It's not the newest one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bad at Rocket League, but I play it anyways.
I've not heard of Rocket League.
I play Donkey Kong.
I like Axis and Allies. Do you guys play? Any of you guys play Axis and Allies?
I don't play Axis. I played it briefly, and all the guys were like, all the guys were like, well, I didn't lose.
You lose.
They were like,
Wrong move.
they were like, you don't know what you're doing. You're gonna lose. And I was like, oh, all right. And they were there for like a weekend.
You walked out.
I hung out for a while and drank some beer. And then I
All
left.
right. So what's the montage?
What's a montage?
You like the name, right? It's a fun name. The montage. The montage is like, to me, a montage is you keep in the story. It's only story. It's not rolling. It's not anything. It's a situation that happened during this episode. What was the highlight of what happened this week? What was the montage of the...
Oh, I see. So you guys make up what would you decide as the montage for this week? I'll add one. There's definitely a moment of a huge structure fire and Simon's car exploding. Simon just lost all of his shit. He's out. Bye, Drizzle.
Good night.
Charge up.
What happened? He can't talk.
His stuff.
Yeah. His headphones are not
Oh, you're
his
not leaving?
alternate are not great.
Yep. You can do sign language. Like, this means no. This means yes. This means... I know, he can just do it. He can just do it. Balloons. What in the hell? How do you get everything? You
All
gotta
right,
do
I don't
that
think
too.
that's one. That's not
It's
one.
getting near 11:30, and I probably have to go.
All right. That's cool. Hey, by the way, really quick before we all leave, if everyone wants to see the rest of this episode, become a Patreon member, and
Patreon.
patreon.com/dreadlore, dreadlore, LORE. Yeah,